Hi students, welcome to this class. And in class 10th, today we are going to discuss lecture number 3. Chapter is coordinate geometry and topic is now section formula. That means a line divide the given point divide the given line in the m ratio n, then what is the coordinate of that particular point? That means section formula. So first of all we write the formula. Suppose this is the line A, B, and suppose P is the point which divide the line into m ratio n. This is x1, y1, this is x2, y2, and this is supposed to be xy. So there are two types of division. First is external division and second is internal division. So in this syllabus, in our syllabus only external division, internal division is taking place. So the coordinate of this point x is equal to m. Suppose we write it m1 m2 because it is maybe given m1 m2. So m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, and similarly y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So this is the coordinate of that particular point P which divides the given line AB in the same ratio. Now we are going to see the proof of this particular formula. So suppose, first of all you note it down. Okay, now see the proof of this formula. Suppose this is the line segment AB. X dash, y dash, this is origin. Now supposed to be this line is line AB. A x1 y1, B x2 y2, and then this is point P x y, and this is supposed to be m1 ratio m2. Now draw the perpendicular. Okay, yes. So suppose this is A, B, C, D, E, your L, M, N supposed to be this. Okay. Now, if you see the triangle, first of all you mark the point. So this is x1, this is x1, this is x1, this is the point x, and this is the point x2. This whole is x2. Okay, so whatever we need we can write here. Now this is the point y1, this is the point y, this one is, and this whole is y2. So please note it down and mark the point here, because we need some distances here. Okay, please note it down fast. I hope you have completed this. So now see here, this is the triangle EPD, and this is the triangle, this one is PBC, LMNDE is not there. This is the PBE. Now seeing triangle APD, this is the point P, you know, PXY. So in triangle, here we write, in triangle APD and triangle BPE, you know very well, this is of 90 degree and this is of same angle because corresponding angle. So these two triangles are similar. Why these two triangles are similar? By AA criteria. By AA criteria of similarity, these two triangles, triangle APD is similar to triangle BPE. So if these triangles are similar, then the sides are in the same ratio. So if we consider AD, then this is AD upon P is equal to PD upon B, PD upon B, and this is equal to what? AP upon PB, AP upon PB. So one by one we can take this relation. First we take AD upon P, this is equal to AP upon PB. Okay. Now AD is what? AD is x minus x1. See, this is x minus x1. And what is PE? PE is nothing but this whole is y2 and this whole is y, already given here, y. So this is nothing but y2 minus y, y2 minus y. B, P, A, B, C, D, E, P. Okay. So AP upon PB, AD upon PE, AD upon PE. Okay. So AD is x minus x1 and this is what? PE. This is whole x2 and this is x. So this becomes x2 minus x. So this is x2 minus x we have. So AD is x minus x1 upon x2 minus x, and this is m1 upon m2. If you calculate it, you will get the result. This is m2x minus m2x1, m1x2 minus m1x. So you can calculate it. You see from here, m2x minus m1x m2x minus m1x is equal to nothing but m1x2 m2x plus m1x m2x plus m1x, and this is nothing but m1x2 plus m2x2. So if x is common here, m2x1, if x is common here, then this is x m1 plus m2 is equal to m1x2 plus m2x1. So x is nothing but what? So x is nothing but m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. Similarly, for second ratio, if you consider PD upon BE is equal to AP upon PB, you will get the second result. So first result is nothing but x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 and divided by m1 plus m2. Okay. So here you understand, if you consider if PD upon B, PD is what? PD is nothing but the whole is y, and this is y1, so y minus this PD is nothing but y minus y1, and what is BE? B is y2 minus y, and this is equal to AP upon PB. So next result we will get from here. So I am just going to erase now. Only whatever we needed we have to put here, otherwise rest of them we just going to erase. Now PD upon B is equal to AP upon PB. So PD is nothing but PD is y minus y1 and divided by y2 minus y is equal to m1 upon m2. So if we solve it, we will get, what we will get? m2 y minus y1 is equal to m1 y2 minus y. So this is m2 y minus m2 y1. This is m1 y2 minus m1 y. So if you consider it, m1 y plus m2 y, and this is m1 y2 plus m2 y1, and hence the result m1 plus m2 y, this is m1 y2 plus m2 y1. So if we solve it, we will get answer as y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So this is the result. So in this manner we have to complete our section formula, but some application of this section formula. So let us note it down. Okay, see, midpoint. What is midpoint? If A and B are 2 points, then what is the midpoint of this line AB? A is x1 y1, B is x2 y2. Then if M is the midpoint, then this is nothing but x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. How it will come? Midpoint. So if we see how it will come, then you know very well this m1 ratio m2 is 1 ratio n, 1 for midpoint. So if we use the section formula, then we'll get x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. So either you have to write the same ratio, that means m ratio m, or you have to write 1:1. So if we put m1 is equal to m2 is equal to 1 here, we will get x is equal to 1x2, 1x1 and divided by 1 plus 1. So this is x1 plus x2 divided by 2. This is the midpoint. Similarly, y is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So the midpoint formula is this. So if we have, if we want to find the midpoint, then simply we add the abscissa and divided by 2 and ordinate and divided it by 2, will get the midpoint formula. Okay. So note it down fast. Okay, now centroid of a triangle. Suppose x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 are the vertices of a triangle ABC. A x1, y1, B x2, y2, C x3, y3. These are the vertices of the triangle. Then centroid G is nothing but x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Now we see how it will come. What is the proof of this particular centroid formula? So first of all, you note it down. Okay, now see, as you know, centroid of a triangle divide. First of all, what is the centroid? So point of intersection of medians of a triangle is defined as the centroid. So you also know the centroid divide the median into 2:1. So suppose this is A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C x3 y3, and supposed to be this is centroid G and this is AD. AD is the median. Then G divides AD into 2:1. Okay, so if this D is median, then what? X2 plus x3 divided by 2 and y2 plus y3 divided by 2. This is the coordinate of the point D, being D is the median. So what is the coordinate of the centroid? Supposed to be xy, then x is nothing but m1. m1 is 2, m1 x2. So 2 into x2 plus x3 divided by 2 plus m2 x1, 1 into x1 and the whole divided by 2 plus 1. So x is nothing but x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. Similarly y is nothing but y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Has the coordinate of the centroid of given triangle having vertices are x1, y1, x1, x2, y1, y2 and x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. This is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 2. So in this manner we have to see in this particular lecture section formula, then application of section formula. First we write the section formula, then what is the proof of the section formula, then application of the section formula, then how we'll get midpoint, and how we'll get centroid of the triangle. So in this manner we have to complete this particular section, this particular lecture by section formula. And now in next lecture we shall discuss the problem based on the section formula. So thank you very much.